Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for our Idiot's Guide to Woodworking and now Fire Cleanup. This is just going to be I don't know, another chunk in this long ass series here of the mess I've gotten myself into here and trying to get this all cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around so I can see what I'm looking at to show you what's going on here. And to start with, I'm going to start outside here just because might as well. This right here was all my stacks of plywood, melamine, chipboard, really gorgeous 3/4 inch sheet of birch cabinet grade plywood. That's going to make some wall hanging cabinets out of that. More of my 1/4 inch paneling, underlayment, I can't remember what I think it's underlayment. That was going in my van, some hardboard that's going to go on top of my toolbar or my workbench stuff. The melamine I've used for worktops is going to be actually a assembly table. This is just a panel that's come out of the van. That was junk anyway, so that's not a big deal there. But we have the pile of scrap metal that I'm hoping to be able to get $1 or $2 out of when I go to the scrap yard. I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll see. Well, the main thing is I don't want to pay the landfill price to haul it off. Charger that I've had since 1993, I believe, when I got that charger. I actually got that from my uncle for Christmas. I'd borrowed his a couple times and he just bought me that one as a Christmas gift. Great, had it fucking 93. Air tank actually came from my father. Filing cabinet, I bought at an auction. There's the rest of the cabinets up top there. The fan, I don't remember, I've had that thing forever and ever. There's the other fan back inside there that goes with that base. Going around, you can't see a lot of this stuff. The door's covered up. This is my bandsaw that I bought at an auction. It's just complete junk. Metal door, belt sander, bunch of all my lighting and stuff. My propane little buddy heater, all my screws. I don't trust screws once they've been hot. I don't want to trust them at all. That right there is actually my brand new lathe that I literally had turned one item with. Done one project, that was it. Then up here in the truck, you see this actually is the actual oscillating belt spindle sander from Rigid that I bought that I love. Thing's awesome. Great unit. Couple toolboxes just like this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chairs. I think I had 8. It must have been one in a different pile somewhere, but they're all melted together. The other toolbox I mentioned was right there, so I saw I had 2 of them. Trash cans, that's my dog bed. There's all kinds of stuff down inside there, just tons and tons of stuff. I'm just out here burning all the rest of the wood. I'm definitely not paying landfill prices to take away wood. I had to buy it once. I sure as not going to do it second time. This is the frame that goes to my bed inside my van. That's junk. That's just, oh man, it's devastating. The wood stove, which I think might have been the culprit to this fire, but might not have been. I don't know exactly yet. My garbage cans over there. My other was a couch cushion. It was a dog bed. That's what's left in my garage door there. The fan that's just also needs to go. I just don't have room on the trailer. Screen door. What was a beautiful shop vac I'd had for years, I loved, is now just a bucket. The shorter, no, this is the longer of my 2 joiners, but not as wide. The shorter but wider, and actually the better one I think is behind it. Aluminum step stool, which I don't know if I'll be able to use because the plastic's all melted all over it and it doesn't lock into place, so I don't trust it. My sandblasting cabinet, which awesome unit, used it a few times. Actually, I see there's still the parts in there sandblasting, but it's all gone. All my lumber storage, the air compressor is actually still holding air, but the coils and stuff have all melted through it, and it's, I don't know. I guess a guy, I don't know. I guess a guy might be able to rebuild that. I don't know if it would happen or not. My old original lathe that I'd done all my other lathe turnings on, I had it forever and ever and finally upgraded it. Beautiful. The thing's got freaking, there's $100+ I think it's like $125 4-chuck head on it. So wood turning tools, toolbox, got a bunch of tools in it, not a lot left. They're all screwed up. This other toolbox here, just jack stand stuff you don't think about. There's my drill press. Crazy stuff there too. Paint guns, everything stinks. It's so gross, such a mess. All my beautiful lumber that I've had, I love. Some pieces I've been saving for, like that piece they were saving for a special project that I was like, just didn't know what I wanted yet. Tons of stuff. All this tongue and groove stuff right here is all been pre-painted and pre-sealed. It's ready to go in my bathroom. It's gonna be my new ceiling. Not gonna happen now. The worst of, like, one of the big things, I wanted a giant toolbox my entire life. I finally had broke down and bought one. Loved it. It's all full of tools. The drawers are, there's a video on it also earlier. The freezer, which was my paint cabinet, which all the stuff in there is still intact, but it's gonna be ruined because I can't get heat out here to keep it warm. So it's, you know, basically gonna freeze on me. This over here is my giant pile of stuff. There's a sawzall. My drills are in there. My this right here is what's left of my jigsaw that I did all the work on the van with. I love it. Thing was awesome. I'll buy another one of those just like that. That'll be one of my first purchases actually. My bow, compound bow, awesome. You had like I probably shot 100 shots on it on the new strings. My cordless drills I mentioned, there's the cordless or the powered chainsaw, hedge trimmers, all kinds of crap down there, like 4 nail guns. Trying to think what I have. My Craig jig kit, the badass kit, that was a rigid, my rigid sander right there, which thing's not focusing on. I love that palm sander. There's a Performance Max, I think it's over there, router that's also just melted into the thing. The Performance Max router, the little trim router, never even been turned on, never even taken out of the box yet, still brand new. All this stuff lined up right here is a bunch of acrylic, the semi-transparent acrylic, different colors for projects and stuff. This pile is literally so jammed in here, I can't get it out. Like you can pull on this and nothing happens. It's all melted together. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that out of there. I guess I'll bring the skid steer in once I get, I'll get to that. But I'm gonna probably bring the skid steer in and start just picking the stuff by the bucket loads. Body rebuild fender kit, the hammers and stuff, and that's all in there. Underneath there is a brand new, never even opened polisher, one of those 7-inch side grinder type polishers. This right here was where the actually right above that's where my sander was that melted all down to that rigid I already took out. This had a bunch of cigar boxes and stuff, handful of things for projects. Down there is my house painter, my giant kit that I bought. It was like $200 bucks. Oh hell it was that I painted my house with. So I did at least get one project out of it, and I don't think it's even gonna open. We'll see, I guess, but I don't know if it's gonna be savable. Across here is where I had some toolboxes that are gone. I've been cleaning stuff off. My wheelbarrow's full of trash can, brand new speakers, never even taken out of the box yet. That were gonna go in the van. Back there was a whole bunch of other speakers too. The cord reel is actually a super old school cord reel that worked awesome. I loved it. It's gone, obviously. Oops, wrong way. But I had my whole, that little bar there is all full of all my tapes and stuff. That's completely gone. This right here was an air hose reel. I think it had 50 foot on it, maybe something like that. I don't remember, of hose on it. Like I said, toolbox in here and stuff. The jack stand and stuff, I'll be able to be saved. The toolboxes might be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to get them clean or not. My car washing bucket. I'm not going to wash my car with burn up, smelly stuff. So heavy bag back in the corner. Not that big a deal. This right here, I cannot remember what this is. This is aluminum that melted into this thing. I don't know what the heck it was. So I got to figure that out. Eventually I'll get it figured out. I don't know. Bunch of wood up in there that I had for some projects. This was my stereo that I'd gotten back in the 90s also. And there's really tape sticking out of there. What the hell tape was in there? Oh, I can't see. It looks like an audio book was in there. Bunch of CDs and stuff I had here. My little screw rack type thing. I'm not sure it's going to actually focus in there or not. But my little screw holders, my awesome JBL speakers that I bought from a guy I worked with. He was hard up for cash. Brand new trailer jack, swing jack for my trailer that I never even put on yet, still in the box, brand new. A couple vices. There was actually a vise behind me also. Stuff down below, things full of water and just nasty and gross. Ceiling fan was going to get put up in here, I had not done yet. A bunch of my squirrel feeders that was going to be what I was selling for, basically my Florida trip money was going to be selling those. Who the hell is going to squirrel feeder? It stinks like smoke now. So the other one up in there, I don't know if it's going to focus or not. That right there is the rear end of a Bellata 49cc racing motorcycle. It's one of those pocket bikes you heard about back in the day, but it's not the Chinese knockoff. This is the like $2,500, I think is what it was. I bought it for much less than I used off a guy off Craigslist way back when I first found out about Craigslist. I mean, years and years ago. That thing was awesome. I used to carry it around the passenger seat of my car and tell people this when I got a flat tire, I could just take the bike and go home. So that was the main. I guess I might as well make the full loop here. This is the window where the main fire was at. The power's over here and stuff. So I don't know if it's electrical or the wood stove. That was my beautiful chop saw. I'd used that thing forever. I loved it. I'd actually sold my old one to my buddy when I got this one, so I might have to borrow that thing back to start trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my shop. And then we're back to the front door. Electrical power came in there, and then all my stuff here. These are some of the things, like I literally have underneath this right here is the plastic too, $100 dado set that never even got put on my saw. Like I literally never even used it yet. Back in here was the corner with all my sledgehammers, my wedges, and my shovels, and my picks, and my ice scrapers and all that kind of stuff, and my little weed gopher thing. It ain't worth a damn, but that fun stuff. And we're back to the front door again. So, but if we look back here in the dead center, which I made the loop around, that's my table saw, which I can't imagine it's going to be savable. Who the heck knows? I'm going to try my best to save it. We'll see. But as hot as thank God, it's got to have melted stuff. All this plastic and stuff. This was Reflectix insulation. It's all wedged down and melted in the plastic. That right there is my awesome, I love that thing. It's a little bit noisy, but other than that, it was phenomenal air purifier. I mean, I'd put new filters and stuff in it. It was amazing. It worked great. But if you look up here, you can see that's holding up that rafter going across to here, and that's holding up all that weight, holding up all that weight and everything else. And this right here, this pile of metal, it took me probably, I'd say 36 hours to figure out what the hell that was. I can't make sense of what it was. That was my pop-up, easy-up tent. And the reason I figured out what it was because I went to put the tent up to put it top of some stuff I was bringing out to keep it from getting melted or rained on and stuff, and realized, guess what? It's up on that shelf. I actually walked in the garage to grab it and then realized my garage is gone and whatever and whatnot. And that's why I figured out what those metal pipes were. So that's the fun part there. Should say fun part. That's the, I guess, the 2-cent tour. Craziness I get when you actually see me here somewhere. Craziness of it all is just, I don't know, it's absolutely just crazy as all get out. You just don't realize how much it affects you in the process. It really does. It just, I don't know, it kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes things hit me and I like, I don't know, I feel super devastated. Other times it hits me and I'm like, it's just stuff. It's not that big a deal. And I'm really, it's so messed up because money can replace all the crap, the tools and stuff. But don't get me wrong, I don't have any money, so I won't be replacing them anytime soon. But it's the, I have this weird affection with like wood and stuff. Like it really, like cool piece of wood. Like I'd actually ordered in a whole bunch of wood from Hawaii. Like I got a bunch of little chunks from Hawaii and got shipped in a box with the full intention of building some really cool custom turnt pieces for a friend of mine who's training for Kona. And I thought, okay, the dude's training for Kona. It'd be cool to actually make him something out of Hawaiian, wood. And I'm like, I found 3 chunks of it. The rest of it's gone, and it just sucks. I've got a big giant slab over there I got from a guy that I had set up for a giant big ass project that it's now covered in like all the plastics and just the goo and the whatnot stuff. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save it. I'm gonna try. I thought about maybe taking it to another place as like a resaw, like the slabber, and just trying and cut off the top, 1/8 or so or 1/4 inch of each bit, because I've never put it through a planer or nothing. It's bad as shape as it in, but I'm gonna try and save some of that wood, but I don't know if I will or not. So anyway, that's pretty much what we got right there. Thanks for coming along with me on this little video, this little crazy tour I got here, and I guess just I'm gonna stick to it. Nothing else I can do except just keep plugging along here, keep burning this wood so I don't have to haul it off, and just wait for I get this emptied. I want to have the, I don't know, I just got to wait for everything to open up Monday morning before I can go dump this stuff off. So anyway, that's what we got now. I will talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Just take care of yourself. Go out there, have some fun, and make some sawdust. And don't save your precious woods. Make something with it.